should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon.
Class of 2020, kudos to you. You made it. This senior class is one of the best. You are all so heartwarming and hardworking. I'll miss you, especially my selfless SGA seniors and my diligent AP Biology students. I wish you the best of luck. Love, your friendly SGA advisor, Ms. Hendricks.
Just want to say congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm very proud of all you guys, and I wish you guys all the best.
Western High School class of 2020, congratulations. This is Mr. Bogus. I'm very proud of you. All of the Western family is very encouraged that we have each and every one of you going out into the new world and making a big difference. Underclassmen, stay persistent, stay hungry, and stay stronger than that virus. Love you guys. Congrats.
Hi guys, it's Ms. Cohen. I hope all of you are safe and sound. I miss you very much and I can't wait to see you soon and especially celebrate with you seniors. Please stay safe. Bye. Everybody say bye. Say bye. Blow a kiss. Give a kiss. Give a kiss.
Henry Winkler said that he's so proud of you and he doesn't even know you. Well, I'm so proud of you and I know you. Carpe diem. You seized the day. You persevered in this non-normal world. As we go forward with phase 1, 2, to infinity, proceed with caution, seize the day, and spread the love.
Good evening, Wildcats. I hope you're healthy and safe and surrounded by friends and family tonight. Graduates, you've had an incredible 4 years, culminating with an unimaginable ending to your senior year. So tonight, we come together to honor you, Western High School's graduating class of 2020. We will begin tonight's program with our student government president leading the Pledge of Allegiance and the presentation of colors. So please help me welcome Western High School's student government president, Rebecca Frommer.
Good evening. Please rise for the presentation of colors and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now our award-winning chorus, under the direction of Mr. Brandon Montz, will perform the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming
Thank you, Rebecca, Carolina, Mr. Montz, and our incredible Western High School chorus. Now I have the pleasure of introducing a man that has been the face of ethical and moral responsibility across the country in dealing with this pandemic. He is the leader of the 6th largest school district in the United States, serving over 270,000 students. Please welcome Broward County Superintendent, Mr. Robert Runcie, to share his thoughts with the class of 2020.
To the class of 2020, I know this is not how and where you ever imagined spending your graduation day. It seems like the world has made other plans for you with this pandemic. It isn't the easy moments in life that shape our character. We become our best selves when we are faced with our greatest challenges. I'm proud of the character you have shown as you have weathered hurricanes, endured more and more school safety requirements and drills, tested through shifting state-mandated assessments, and even experienced a rare total solar eclipse. You are the ones that British philosopher Thomas Carlyle wrote about when he said, "Permanence, perseverance, and patience in spite of obstacles, discouragements, and impossibilities. It is this that in all things distinguishes the strong soul from the weak." I believe that you will be part of the greatest generation that this country has ever seen. You will be that generation that has the courage to seek truth and justice in our country and to take on our most pressing challenges, such as finding a global solution to climate change, reforming our criminal justice system, and addressing inequities in education and healthcare. But most of all, it is my hope that your time in Broward County Public Schools has shaped you to be just a good person with the wisdom to embrace kindness and compassion. So I'll leave you with one of my favorite poems that I believe best describes a good person. It is called Anyway, and it is written by Mother Teresa of Calcutta. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world the best you've got anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it is between you and your God. It was never between you and them anyway. Congratulations to our amazing class of 2020 graduates. I love you and pray that your life's journey will lead you to true joy and happiness.
Good evening. It is a tradition at Western High School to allow our senior class president and student government president to reflect on their four-year journey. Here now to share their memories is senior class president Mackenzie Keene, followed by student government president Rebecca Frommer. Enjoy.
Good evening. My name is Mackenzie Keene, and I'm your senior class president. I'm so grateful that I'm here today to talk about our class, the Western High School class of 2020. Please know, regardless, if I'm standing in front of you physically or doing this virtually, I am so proud of us. There are a few people I would like to thank. First being my incredible senior class officers, sponsors, and administration. But most of all, my parents, who have always been my rock. My initial expectations were to look out in the audience and see all of my classmates, each one with their own story. All of you and all of us, we are boyfriends, girlfriends, best friends, jocks, nerds, drama squad, student council, and debaters. Each person has made an impact on all of us here today in Western High School. I remember the day vividly. I had just found out I got into my dream college, the University of Florida. I was ecstatic. I had my future planned, and the exciting part of senior year was ahead of me. Fast forward a couple weeks later to March 13th, and all our planned adventures together were put on hold as our world faced this unexpected pandemic. Of course, the first thing I asked myself, and I'm sure you asked yourself as well, was why the class of 2020? Why our senior year? Rising to a challenge is not easy, especially when you worked hard for 12 years to graduate. But in this uncertainty, we have the ability to be stronger than any other graduating class before us at Western High School. We've been tested, and it's now in our hands to navigate the path forward. This challenge will shape us for the rest of our lives. Seeing the good in this pandemic is sometimes not easy. But as Noah Shaw once said, there has never been a storm in the history of the world that wasn't followed by a sunny day. This shall pass. Even if it's 6 months later and it was one long storm, it will pass. We, the class of 2020, are some of the strongest and most resilient groups of young adults to grace the hallways of Western High School. I can look back on our 4 years and remember the class of 2020 as one talented class that has definitely left our mark on Western High School and the whole world. Many will look at the end of our senior year and ask, why do we need to enjoy this disappointment? But it is situations like this that make us find who we truly are and pick one another up. As Maya Angelou said, you see, we may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. It may even be necessary to encounter the defeat so that we can know who we are, so that we can say, oh, that happened and I rose. I did get knocked down flat in front of the whole world and I rose. I didn't run away, I rose where I've been knocked down, and then that's how you get to know yourself. You say, I can get up. To the class of 2020 that was born in the shadows of 9/11, we came into the world with one of the most horrible times in modern history. And this is just another one of those times of us navigating to move forward in an ever-changing, very scary world. But we rose up. Yes, our class was robbed of some of the best part of our senior year. We missed school days, grad bash, spring break, prom, many graduation parties. We did not even get a chance to say goodbye to our teachers, principals, friends, and our Western family who have shaped us and prepared us for today. But most of all, not being able to walk the stage on graduation. Again, we rise up and we celebrate you all here and now. Even though today is not how any of us imagined it would be, we made it here. Our 4 years together at Western High School has prepared us for situations like the ones we have faced the last 3 months. Situations like leaving your honors class for that AP class when your teacher told you that you may not be able to handle that class, and look at you. You rose up and you passed that AP exam. That playoff football game against Palmetto, everyone said we would lose, and guess what? We won that game, and we rose up. Asking that girl out you had a crush on since freshman year, and she said yes, even when you doubted yourself that she would say no. You rose up. Making the varsity baseball team as a freshman when they told you could never, and look at you. You rose up. After the MSD shooting, another horrific and tragic event in our lives, we had to face our fears and go back to school. And once again, we rose up. As someone once said, all good things must come to an end. Some of us have been looking forward to this day since freshman year, while others have dreaded the idea of leaving our usual and growing up. We have not reached the end of our book quite yet, rather we have just started and are only ending one small chapter. To be honest, I've been dreading what I've come to think of as a normal. I've known nothing else for the past 4 years, but rushing out of the school parking lot at 2:40, as a senior, still looking for the pool on top of the 1300 building, which I still haven't found, lunches in the courtyard, praying a bird doesn't poop on you, Friday night football games, going to your favorite class, getting to see your best friends in the hallway, hearing our proud principal, Mr. Rohan, the announcements, and of course you can't forget running past the mini gym, praying you don't get a whiff of the dumpster, and having your ID on, of course. And how can I forget trying to throw a class bonding party without it getting shut down? All these little things that we don't pay attention to every day, we will miss. It won't hit some of us till later, but we will miss it. As we write the next chapter of our book, I know each and every one of us will write one hell of a story, and I can't wait to see what we all accomplish. I know it will lead to all great things because we are the Western Wildcats class of 2020. I am honored to have been your class president, and I thank each and every one of you for trusting me and letting me lead this amazing class. And just for the record, as my last duty as your class president, when COVID-19 is far behind us, I can promise you we're having one amazing senior class bonding party. Remember, once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. Not only have we left our mark on Western High School, but the whole world. And together, as one, we rise up.
Welcome, class of 2020. No matter where you are watching today's graduation, whether it's in your living room, your backyard, or in bed with your dog, know that we are all virtually here together because of all the bonds we formed with our teachers, mentors, and each other. The bonds we've created over the last 4 years of high school are those that cannot be broken, no matter what obstacles are thrown at us. First, I would like to say thank you to all the teachers, staff members, and administration who have made a huge difference in our lives. Also, thank you to our friends and family for watching us tonight as we reach another milestone in our lives. We would not be where we are today if it wasn't for your continuous support. Today, I want to mention a few important lessons that Google, Photomath, or Quizlet could never give you. 3.75 years. Now, I'm not the best at math, but I do know that these numbers had a huge impact on every single one of us watching right now. That number represents the amount of years we were able to grow, change, and form relationships in high school. Although the last 25% of our senior year was abruptly taken away from us, we were still able to come together as one and make a difference, not only during the pandemic, but throughout our entire high school journey. Because of this extraordinary class, we were able to make history by having the largest turnout ever at the homecoming dance, reaching the maximum capacity of 638 students, making it to regional finals in basketball, which is the furthest we've ever made it in Wildcat history, earning a silver crown from the Columbia Scholastic Press Association in yearbook, winning the state championship for the first time ever in softball, and winning over 15 superior ratings thanks to the Drama Club. As a proud representative of this student body, I can easily say that our school is one of the most diverse and unique schools. There's no other school that has male beauty pageants called Mr. Western, Camo Out sports games, or Delicious Cookie Wednesdays. Our class has paved the way for every other class to follow. We have all grown mentally and physically, well, except for me, throughout our 3.75 years at Western High School. But it was not from Khan Academy or our textbooks. It was from the connections we built with the help of our outstanding teachers and mentors and the adversity we faced. During my high school journey, Ms. Williams taught me the true meaning of resilience. There have been countless of times where I hit a wall on my research paper and wanted to quit, but she taught me to get right back up and pivot. Ms. Fritz showed me what my fullest potential looks like. Her bizarre twist to her teaching methods have taught me more skills than I could have ever imagined. Everything she said was so wise and insightful that I plan to take every bit of knowledge I learned with me in the future. Coach Hollis showed me how far a random act of kindness could really go. Whenever I needed a good laugh or a piece of mint candy, I knew that Hollis's door was always open. Ms. Hendricks taught me how to be a better leader and an overall better person. She dedicates so much of her time to SGA, and that will never go unnoticed. Thank you for taking the chance on me sophomore year and for shaping me into who I have become and who I eventually will become. Every single one of you have taught me the true meaning of unity through diversity. Whether you're in J or OTC, drama, STEM, SGA, or on the football team, we all still find a way to come together and depend on each other, whether it is to be the underclassmen at pep rally or to beat Cyprus in every sport. We are extremely lucky that we had the opportunity to grow in an environment where you're able to form any club you want, join any sports team you want, even bowling, and wear any outfit you want that expresses who you are. Well, if it covers your shoulders, of course. Teachers and students come from all over the world just to be a Wildcat, like our wonderful teacher, Miss Ming, who recently came all the way from China just to be a Wildcat. I think we can all agree that we are not the same people we were 4 years ago. If you were one of those people who sat at the front of the bus freshman year and now you own the last row of the bus, that shows growth. If you lost in an election for a club, host a competition, or placed last in a debate tournament, which would never happen on Miss Dean's watch, but you came back even more determined to win the next time around, that shows growth. Robert Kiyosaki once said, "Failure is part of the process of success." Many of us at Western have had these experiences and life lessons that made us stronger and better prepared for our future endeavors. Ever since our limits have been tested, we have learned to appreciate our time at Western more than we ever did. Waking up at 6:30 in the morning doesn't seem so bad anymore because we remember the times we got to sit in our cars and talk to our friends who parked next to us. We will never take for granted the times we were able to decorate our parking spots or race to our cars with our friends at 2:40. It hurts to know that I will never have the opportunity to cover the student parking lot with shaving cream, have my teachers and friends sign my high school yearbook, or return my non-refundable prom dress. But it makes all the memories that we did create even more special. In spite of all the unexpected changes we have experienced these past few months, one thing that will always stay the same is that we are ready to take on that next step in our lives, now more than ever. That sense of unity we all experienced at Western High School has prepared us for the amazing accomplishments we will make moving forward. We will all graduate today as better and stronger individuals, and no pandemic can rob us of that. I have such high hopes for the class of 2020, and I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for all of us. Thank you all again for the most unforgettable 4 years of our lives. It has been such an honor being the proud president of the student body at Western High, and I appreciate every single one of you, as well as your accomplishments and achievements. Today marks the final day that we will be leaving an imprint on our school. Thank you, and as always, go Wildcats.
Thank you so much, Rebecca and Mackenzie. And good evening, everyone. I'm so pleased to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of Western High School's class of 2020. I know these are extraordinary times, and I want to thank you all for joining us tonight for this unprecedented virtual graduation ceremony. Western community, although I can't see you, I can feel your presence through the screen. I know you're out there, and that makes me smile. Please, take advantage of this opportunity. Think about it. During a traditional graduation ceremony, families are separated from the graduates, sometimes sitting way up in the stands, and sometimes having to watch from home because you simply did not get enough tickets. But tonight, many of you are gathered together as family in your own homes, having graduation watch parties. At least that's how I'm imagining it, and that's awesome. So I ask a favor of you tonight. Be positive, get excited, and be an active participant. Throughout the ceremony, there will be opportunities for you to show your appreciation, to stand up, to cheer, to cry, to hug, and to applaud. Do it. Do it all. Remember, our seniors, they deserve this. And seniors, I want you to know that I miss you and I love you. Let me start off now by thanking our school board members. Thank you to Ms. Rich Levinson, Ms. Korn, and Ms. Bartleman for your support and your vision in allowing us to thrive and providing us with all the opportunities that this incredible school has to offer our students. Thank you to Superintendent Runcie for your continued support and commitment to the teaching and learning in all Broward County schools. Now I'd like to take a moment to address our incredible faculty and staff. Teachers, faculty, and staff of Western High School. Wherever you are out there right now, tonight, stand up. That's right, I'm asking you to stand up wherever you are. Are you standing now? Seniors, can you see them? Can you picture them in your mind's eye? Can you see Miss Leaf? Can you see Miss Williams? Can you see Mr. Linhart? Can you see Miss Dean? Or Mr. Levinson? How about Mr. Rosen? Can you see Miss Hendricks? Can you see Mr. Greenbaum? Can you remember what he pulled off at the senior awards? Can you see our brace advisor, Anna Hernandez? Can you picture Coach Hollis or Mr. Davis? Can you picture them now? I can. Right now, standing out there is a group of true professionals who have made it their mission to guide you and nurture you, your intellectual, physical, and social and emotional growth. I thank each and every one of you for your commitment, dedication, and passion. The great Greek philosopher Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." You all do the right thing, the right way, every day. And Western High School is great because of your continued excellence. So thank you for all that you do. I applaud you, and I know that out there right now, our seniors and their families are applauding you too. Thank you. Of course, it would be foolish for me to think that our graduates were only prepared or readied by us, Western High School. Their training and preparation started way before they walked into high school as bright-eyed freshmen. Their successes are also because of the wonderful elementary and middle school teachers who began their journeys in education before us. To any of you that are out there tonight, elementary and middle school teachers, please, right there where you are at home, stand up and be recognized. Let us know you're out there. We all thank you. Thank you so much for the wonderful gift that you sent Western High School 4 years ago. Thank you. Finally, of course, I have to thank our Western High School parents and guardians. Thank you for your sacrifices and all the contributions you've made to the class of 2020. Thank you for ferrying your children to and from countless events, practices, study sessions, and games. For being there to take care of an injury or an illness, or to mend that broken heart. For encouraging and congratulating. For keeping them safe and healthy. For helping our Wildcats exceed even their own expectations. And this year especially, for taking on all the added responsibilities at home during this virtual learning period. Seniors, if you're next to your parents or guardians right now, look at them. Hug them. Love on them. Let them know that you care and say thank you. And by the way, all of those Wildcat dads out there, don't think I've forgotten. Happy Father's Day to you too. Lastly, I do have a special thank you that I want to give to 3 Wildcat fans that are watching this at home. I want to thank my wonderful wife and my 2 amazing children. One is a 3rd grader at Fox Trail and one is a freshman, rising sophomore, right here at Western High School. Thank you for loving and supporting me. Thank you for helping me be the best husband, father, and leader that I can be. Thank you. Well, I hope you're ready now, because now I get to do something that I've been known to love to do. Now I get to brag about these Wildcats. I'd like to thank this magnificent class of 2020. Your impact goes way beyond the walls of the school and into the community. Your achievements reach way beyond even your own possible imaginations. Let's spend a few moments sharing some of your incredible accomplishments. Let's talk about our award-winning debate team that continues to be one of the top 1% of all debate programs in the country. They took first place in multiple tournaments, including Blue Key at UF, Glen Brooks in Chicago, and they won 2 national titles at the Yale Classic. And let's not forget about Roman Amento, I know you're out there, for leading the team to the 2020 state championship in speech. Our incredible STEM Academy continues to astound. The rocketry team was first this year in the landing division at the Florida Astronaut Challenge and is still nationally ranked. Our Western Robotics team won the Inspire Award, which is given to the best team in South Florida, and we had 6 teams competing for titles in league championships. Our Solar Car team is still the defending national champion, was featured at the Miami International Auto Show, and the team has qualified for nationals again in 2021. The Western Fine Arts, Visual Arts, and Performing Arts programs have earned district and state acclaim as well. Western High School's drama department received 18 superior ratings at the District Thespian Festival, 1 Cappy nomination, and Nicole Ehrlich is a Weston Music Society Scholarship recipient. Congratulations. Our concert band received straight superior ratings at the districts, and our concert band qualified for states. The chorus, once again, performed at Disney's Candlelight Vigil, received straight superiors at district with 25 all-county singers and 2 all-state singers. And Gabby Couros and Gabriela Nicholas are recipients of Weston Music Society scholarships as well. Congratulations. Western High School this year had 11 Silver Knight finalists. Impressive. Let's talk about our JRTC. They excelled and competed at the state level in multiple areas. 67% of our cadets have been accepted to or will receive scholarships from colleges and universities. The mixed raider team was crowned state champs in cross-country rescue, and we finished 3rd overall at the state championships this year. Let's talk about our athletic programs. What a year. We competed and placed at district, regional, and state competitions, as well as won numerous recognitions. Several of our teams had the best seasons in the history of the school. Our Wildcat cheerleaders competed at the state championship for the 6th year in a row, and this year they were state runners-up. We had 3 other sports make it to the state level competitions, including swimming and diving, bowling, and golf. We had 6 different sports make it to regional level competitions, including wrestling, cross country, and boys and girls soccer. Our football team had one of its best years ever. They were named district champs and made it to the regional finals. That's right, we were in the final 4 for states and lost to the eventual state champions. Our boys basketball team had its best year ever. We won district championships. Did I mention we won the district championship on our biggest rival's home court? I know you seniors remember that. We made the regional finals for the first time in school history, and we were 1 small bounce away from making it to the state championships. By the way, congratulations to our first-year head coach, Coach Hardy, for being named Coach of the Year. Awesome. Our girls basketball team also had its best year ever. We were district runner-ups and made it to the regional quarterfinals. In fact, we had 7 scholar athletes this year in baseball, softball, football, girls basketball, girls soccer, girls water polo, and boys and girls lacrosse. We had 18 athletes receive partial or full college scholarships, including baseball, softball, and 13 scholarship recipients in football. And seniors, even though some of you didn't get to fully enjoy your spring sports, Western High School had really high expectations to go deep into the playoffs in multiple sports, including baseball, softball, boys and girls lacrosse, and flag football. And I'll tell you this, seniors, I can guarantee that next year we will be continuing the legacy of success that you all left behind. Hashtag unfinished business 2020. Finally, I want to make sure that we recognize two other people that aren't students, but I want to recognize our athletic trainer, Rebecca, who was named Athletic Trainer of the Year, and of course, our incredible athletic director, Mr. Hollis, who was named Athletic Director of the Year. So if you're out there now, make sure that you're applauding them for that incredible job. Overall, seniors played key roles and provided leadership in every aspect of Western High School's successes. This year, Western High celebrates our seniors earning 484 industry certifications at the state and or national level, and from one of our career technical programs. That means about 45% of the senior class out there tonight may enter the workforce as a certified professional. We had 30% of the senior class taking college courses while still in high school via our dual enrollment programs. Think about this, 299 seniors took close to 600 advanced placement and or Cambridge exams at the high school. Our seniors were awarded over $6.1 million in scholarships. How about that? This year, we're expecting an exceptional 98 or 99% of our seniors to graduate with a high school diploma. That's impressive. Thank you, seniors. You know, the beauty of our Wildcats is that they're not just high achievers academically or great athletes. They're even more deserving of praise because of their compassion and their generosity, their willingness to help others, and place service before self. Our seniors, they raised thousands of dollars for multiple charities. Western once again took the lead with over 500 families being fed during the fall and spring harvest drives right here out of Western High School. Now, I really want you all to listen to this because this part really explains what it means to be a student at Western High School and a senior. I believe it's what defines this graduating class. This year, because of the extraordinary circumstances closing the schools, the volunteer service learning hours requirement for graduating seniors was waived. They did not have to worry about volunteering to help others, much less worry about turning in their hours as part of that graduation requirement. Even so, this incredible group of young men and women that are out there tonight somehow found the time, even with a shortened calendar and the requirement waived, to accumulate over 108,000 volunteer service learning hours. Think about that. I want to put that into perspective for you. Their time volunteering to help others is the equivalent of 4,500 days. That's 12.3 years of giving of themselves to help others. Absolutely amazing. If you're currently next to one of these graduates, applaud them, hug them, let them know how special they are because that truly is an amazing accomplishment. Thank you, seniors. Thank you, class of 2020, for giving so much of yourselves to our community, even when you did not have to. Today, graduation day, is when all of us start looking forward towards the future. You're all starting a journey, a different path, taking another step of what is sure to be an amazing adult life. Some of you will become active members in a branch of the United States Armed Forces. This year, 4 of you will be joining the Navy, including one in the Merchant Marines and one in the Naval Nuclear Program. If you're out there watching tonight, I'm speaking directly to you. Thank you for choosing to serve and protect our country and our freedoms. May God bless you. May He give you strength and courage, and most importantly, may He protect you and return you home safely. Thank you. Thank you. Many of you will receive great educations and have been accepted to elite out-of-state colleges and universities, including, to name a few, the University of Pennsylvania, Dartmouth, Columbia, Duke, University of Virginia, University of Michigan, Northwestern, and Yale. Many more of you will attend prestigious in-state universities and colleges like UM, UF, FAU, FIU, and UCF. And of course, some among you have made the incredibly wise choice to attend the Florida State University. Sorry, you gotta take advantage of these precious moments. Always remember the importance of a great education. In fact, Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." In preparing for this evening, seniors, I thought a lot about this class, the class of 2020. Of course, every graduating class is memorable, and everyone says so in their speeches. But this year's class, your 4 years at Western High School have been something else. Truly epic, unforgettable. Think about it. This senior class, your senior class, will literally be written into the history books. Let's see if you can remember some of the events in the past 4 years that have shaped all of you for this moment tonight. Do you remember starting off the year with Hurricane Irma shutting down schools? You remember the craziness with the solar eclipse phenomenon? Don't stare into the sun. And this Western community has suffered incredible losses. We lost 3 young ladies, 3 of our underclassmen, in horrible traffic accidents. Then, of course, we all lived through the tragedy at Marjory Stoneman Douglas that changed our lives and our reality forever. And then senior year, this year, we were all shocked with the sudden loss of our beloved assistant principal, Mr. Olafson. And then there were certain things that are just only Western. Like, you remember when I had to shut down the patio because of the bees? Yeah, I remember. Do you remember the MRSA outbreak across the entire county? Remember that? And then, of course, COVID-19 arrives, sends us all home, quarantined, virtual learning. At times, it seemed like we were literally living in some sort of sci-fi movie. All of this, while some of us were also dealing with family illnesses, financial troubles, and tragedies. Tragedies that would shake even the most confident adults. And yet, all the while, you have supported and comforted each other, pushed ahead, succeeded, and even thrived. The expectation, of course, is that we, the adults, we're here to educate and prepare you for the future. But how can we prepare you for something that has never happened before to any of us? The truth is, we have all learned from each other, and you guys, seniors out there, have taught us some of the best lessons. You have taught us what it means to be giving and generous and kind. You have been proud, yet humble, vulnerable, yet strong, silly and sarcastic, funny, frantic, and patient and persistent. You are Western High School. Patrick Lencioni, one of my favorite leadership authors, recently spoke about two key things that should be highlighted in any graduation speeches that are given this year. He talked about relationships and dealing with adversity. So tonight, I'm challenging you with some questions to make you think. Our ability to stay connected with others has been thoroughly tested. What has happened to you with your relationships during the pandemic? With your siblings? With your parents? Have you grown closer spending so much time together? Has family not proven to be more important than ever before? What about your friends? Your teammates? Your classmates? Have you learned what it takes to keep friendships alive, even though your goodbyes may have been stolen from you? What have you learned about yourself? Has this unimaginable set of circumstances not taught you to be more resilient? Are you not more prepared than ever to deal with setbacks, to overcome obstacles? In the face of all that you have lived through, can you turn all those negatives into positives? Instead of mourning all the losses, can you let them invigorate you and motivate you to do better, to be better? Simply put, can you turn all these hardships into blessings? I think you can. So, as you go forward and encounter obstacles, remain undeterred. Remember what you've learned, because the world needs you now more than ever. Real game changers. The problems that exist today are novel and profound. They can only be solved with the fresh perspective that comes from the intuition that your young minds have. As I close tonight, Bobcats, let these words resonate with you. Remember to always treat each other with dignity and respect. Do not let even one opportunity to act with integrity pass you by. Do it every time, and you'll never regret it. Let the ones you love know how you feel about them on a regular basis. Because, as we have learned over and over this year, tomorrow's not promised. I hope by now it's obvious to all of you that working with high school students is my passion. I have been doing this for more than half my life. You guys, in essence, are my life's work. I am honored to stand in front of you tonight, in front of this amazing group of young adults. I'm humbled by what you all are today and excited about what you have yet to become. Graduating class of 2020, thank you for making these 4 years some of the most memorable years of my life. I will never forget you. I have been absolutely blessed to be your proud principal. Thank you.
Lori Rich Levinson was elected in 2010 and re-elected in 2014 and 2018 as the District 6 Broward County School Board member. Born and raised in South Florida, she has 3 children, all of whom attended Broward County Public Schools. Lori Rich Levinson graduated from Miami Palmetto Senior High and received a bachelor's degree in economics from Brandeis University. She has been in the business world for over 35 years and was a parent activist for over 20 years at the school, area, and district levels. Ms. Levinson presently represents the school board on the board of directors of the Council of the Great City Schools, Greater Fort Lauderdale Alliance, and the Early Childhood Learning Coalition. Additionally, she sits on the state board of Take Stock in Children and is a JAFCO Children's Ability Center board member. Ladies and gentlemen, our school board member, Ms. Lori Rich Levinson.
Graduations flood our hearts and minds with a range of powerful emotions. They are a time of reflection about memories made and disbelief about how quickly the years have flown by, a sense of pride and accomplishment about the present, and enthusiasm about what the future holds for our children. I'd like to extend an enormous heartfelt thank you to all the parents, families, friends, teachers, administrators, and staff who have played an integral role and contributed in countless ways to making our graduate success a reality. The sacrifice of all these individuals is especially noteworthy during this difficult time. The class of 2020 is graduating under unique circumstances. Importantly, your achievement is so much more than just your senior year. I know graduates were excited to take part in senior traditions that were not possible in these trying times. You have been working hard and waiting for your moment, but were then confronted with unexpected obstacles. However, this class has an immense opportunity to come together and help each other overcome adversity. I have full confidence that our graduates will rise to the occasion and demonstrate their strength through combating newfound challenges. You represent future leaders in our communities and will no doubt shape the path of the next generation. William Butler Yeats said, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." I am confident the skills and knowledge that have been acquired throughout your school years will empower you to use your impactful voices and chart a better future for our world. We are here to honor your journey. I urge you to dream limitlessly, explore intensely, and pursue your passions. Above all, always believe in yourself and be happy. Congratulations to the class of 2020. I am pleased to introduce my esteemed colleague, our board chair and countywide school board member, Ms. Donna Korn. Ms. Korn is a proud Broward Public School graduate, having attended Western High and later returning to teach at her alma mater as an English teacher after graduating from Emory University. She has dedicated her life to service through leadership and volunteer roles across Broward County, culminating in her joining the school board in 2011. Her greatest joy is being the proud mother of 3 children who have attended Broward Public Schools. Please welcome our chair, Ms. Donna Korn.
Thank you for those kind words and introduction. I am so excited to be here for this momentous occasion. I just want to take a moment to recognize those graduates who will be moving on to serve in the U.S. Armed Forces. Your personal decision to enter into the service ensures our freedoms and liberties, and we are all forever indebted to you. So, a special thank you to you, all those currently serving, and our veterans who are participating in today's commencement ceremony for your dedication and service. Congratulations to all of our 2020 graduating class. I am happy to introduce my colleague, Robin Bartleman. Robin was the first in her family to graduate college. She was a special education teacher and then an assistant principal in Liberty City. She was a Weston City Commissioner before her election to the school board in 2004. Mrs. Bartleman is a community activist and serves on numerous boards, including the Children's Services Council, where she chairs the Special Needs Advisory Coalition. She serves as a Take Stock in Children mentor at Stranahan, where her mentee is a member of the class of 2020. She is the mother of 2 daughters, Emma, who attends Tulane University, and Sarah, who's graduating from Cypress Bay this year. This is Ms. Bartleman's last year on the school board. but not the end of her public service. Thank you, Mrs. Bartleman.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I want to start by thanking all of our amazing teachers and staff. And I also want to thank all of our healthcare workers, first responders, and essential workers who are watching today. Thank you for putting yourselves in harm's way for all of us. Class of 2020. I know this isn't exactly how you envisioned your graduation after 13 years of hard work, lessons learned, and amazing memories. I know that my daughter, who is also a senior, didn't plan on this. None of us did. But this is exactly what life is about: the unforeseen, trials, tribulations, and successes. This doesn't minimize all of your achievements and all you overcame to get here today. That's inside of you. And you will take all of that with you as you enter this new chapter of your life in a world that will never be the same. Remember what's important: relationships, family, friends, and good health. Class of 2020, graduating during a world pandemic and quarantine will be a unique memory you all will share, one that I believe will bring you closer together. I hope it will help you always find the good in others and in situations, that it will help you recognize the importance of service to your community, and will be a driving force to make this world a better place. It has been an honor to serve you and this community for the last 16 years. Congratulations, class of 2020, and best of luck.
With a cumulative weighted grade point average of 5.4783, it is my pleasure to announce Ioana Longescu as the salutatorian for the class of 2020. While a student at Western High School, she has taken 19 advanced placement courses, 7 college-level courses, and 2 Cambridge ACE courses. Ioana is a member of the Science National Honor Society and of SWAT Florida Youth Advocacy board member. She has held leadership positions in Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, and the History National Honor Society. She has accumulated 397 hours of service to others. Ioana received several recognitions, which include the Harvard Book Award, AP US History Student of the Year, AP Calculus AB Student of the Year, AP World History Student of the Year, and AP Statistics Student of the Year. She has also been named a Cambridge National Top Scholar, a National AP Scholar, and is a National Merit Commended Scholar. Ioana will attend Duke University, where she will study political science and mathematics. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2020, I present you your salutatorian, Ioana Longescu.
Good evening, faculty, family, and of course, class of 2020. Seniors, we can officially say we've made it. This merits a congratulations, or at the very least, a congrats text with some balloon emojis and a confetti effect. All in all, the message remains the same. Now, before I address the class, I would like to say my thank yous to those who have helped me get this far. Thank you first to the wonderful staff, faculty, and administration of Western High School, and to Mr. Rojo for guiding us all. Thank you to Ms. Popescu, Ms. Leaf, Ms. Wood, Ms. Spano, and Mr. V for always keeping a door open for me. I cannot thank each of you enough for giving me this knowledge that I've learned over the past 4 years, but more so for hearing my rather lengthy complaints at times. And thank you to my friends who have stood alongside me in the best of times and in the times when we've had to push through crowded hallways or pull all-nighters and cram for exams. And of course, thank you to my parents who have made school a priority for me and have taught me that if I want something badly enough, there's nothing that can stop me from getting it. And now back to us. I don't wish to dwell on the current situation, but I do feel for all of us. We should be worrying about not tripping as we cross the stage, rather than making that 11:59 Canvas deadline. We should be taking photos and shaking hands, rather than sitting before a television. We should be tossing our cap in the air with a myriad of others, rather than ritualistically putting on a mask. But hey, Remember the last time you said you wish you could be doing classwork from the comfort of your own room? Looks like we all get what we asked for in the end. And that's what I want to say today. Everything turns out okay in the end. It is cliche, but it's still true. We more easily recall the bad days because they derail that perfect life plan. But it's this derailing that makes 18 years of work come out the way they need to. And as we embark on the next journey of life, as we embark on the next 4-year plan, I want you to know that the most important secret to success is balance. For every action, there exists a counter-reaction, or so some man more highly gifted at physics than me said. Life isn't all about school. Even though if you've ever talked to me outside of this moment, I sure would have informed you otherwise. But I can also tell you that there are 2 ways to learn probability. One is in the classroom, and another is the night before your stats test, when you impulsively decide to go to a concert for a band you've never listened to before, and the next day, you're probably going to fail. But I remember that night more than any additive property of probability. Life is an experience, one unique to you, but fascinatingly manipulating us all. One day, you'll fall. Many days you'll cry. But someday you'll find yourself standing on top of the world, and that's when you know you made it. Life is about resilience. It's about not accepting social inequalities in the state of the world today. Life is about confronting that dead end and finding that back alley you didn't see the first 50 times you were there. Life is an experience. It is about diving in, head on, pride and ego tucked safely away, for the moment at least. Nowadays, we've all been catching up on our favorite television shows. And as my newly discovered soulmate Chuck Bass once said, if an opportunity presents itself, the only right answer is yes. So say yes to your dreams, to your hopes, and to your fears. Say yes to that 1 a.m. Ben & Jerry's if you need it sometimes. Say yes when you really want to say no. For if we all keep pushing forth, if we never, ever give up, truly amazing things await us. Class of 2020, I thank you.
With a cumulative weighted grade point average of 5.5139, it is my pleasure to announce Veronica Nocera as Western High School's valedictorian for the class of 2020. Veronica has been actively engaged in speech and debate, Mu Alpha Theta, the American Sign Language Club, Science National Honor Society. In addition, she has held leadership positions in the History National Honor Society, the National Honor Society, and Women's Empowerment Club. Her honors include the Yale Book Award, Outstanding Achievement in AP Language, AP Capstone Seminar, and ACE General Paper. She placed in the top 10 in the state of Florida in original oratory debate, first place in the district's high school world language competition, first place essay in Broward Water Matters Day contest, AP Capstone Diploma recipient, and an AP Scholar with distinction. Veronica has taken 14 advanced placement courses, 12 college level courses, and 2 Cambridge courses at Western High School. Veronica will be attending the University of Florida, where she will study journalism and communication. Ladies and gentlemen, of the class of 2020, I present your valedictorian, Veronica Nocera.
Good evening, class of 2020. Western High faculty and staff, families, and anyone else who may be watching. Because, let's face it, there isn't really much else to do right now. Before I begin, I'd just like to take a moment to thank my parents and friends for supporting me endlessly throughout my education. Cliche as it is, none of this would have been possible without you. I am beyond grateful for the opportunity to address you all at the close of our high school careers. But first, a moment of brutal honesty. 3 months ago, when the World Health Organization declared the coronavirus outbreak an international pandemic, I was secretly thrilled. Not at the prospect of an extended spring break or early summer, but because I thought I had somehow dodged the responsibility of having to give this speech. Frankly, the mere proposition that I, from the comfort of my bedroom and a video filmed on my iPhone, am qualified to impart wisdom on you all still astounds me. And while that may appear pessimistic, after lots of careful reflection, an activity that has come to occupy the majority of my waking hours, I'm not so sure it is. Because while these past 4 years have undoubtedly been saturated with moments of empowerment, more than anything, I have felt profoundly inspired. Every moment of every day as I walked the halls of Western High School, I was surrounded by a community of students, teachers, staff, and administrators who put their passions first. And no lessons were more impactful than the ones I learned by merely interacting with others. A passion for communication, journalism, and design finds a place among the newspaper and yearbook staff, allowing us to obtain tangible memories of the year both within and outside school. Members of speech and debate and students working against tobacco devote their weekends and afternoons to genuine activism and policy change, spreading awareness on issues they identify within the community. National Honor Society, Best Buddies, and student government work tirelessly coordinating school-wide events of leadership and service. STEM enthusiasts contribute through science and math national honor societies, hosting events and competing locally. The lovers of the humanities, like myself, develop their interest through participation in one of our foreign language programs, Psychology Club, our History National Honor Society. Athletes represent our school at games, and creators seek an outlet in drama, band, chorus, or art classes. And even as I reflect on these communities, I am unable to truly illustrate the impact such unadulterated passion has left on myself, our school, and the community as a whole. At ages 17 and 18, we aren't being asked to pour ourselves endlessly into bettering society, especially with the added pressure of rigorous classes and preparation for life after high school. But we do anyway. Over the past 4 years, I have watched my peers turn their interests into action. Among countless other acts of change, students have organized and participated in rallies against gun violence, influenced tobacco policy at the county level, presented powerful political speeches in the final round of national tournaments, promoted environmental advocacy in the fight against climate change, and reported on persisting issues of discrimination in a wholly professional manner. But, of course, none of this would have been possible without our brilliant staff of teachers. So I'd just like to extend a brief thanks to the educators that made my high school career what it was. Thank you to my coaches, Mr. Camara and Miss Dean, for offering me an outlet for expression I didn't know I needed. Thank you to Mrs. Wood for never holding back on tearing apart my essays with purple ink. Thank you to Mrs. Leaf for being the only teacher who could make AP Calc a class I enjoyed going to. Thank you to Mrs. Williams for being a constant source of support and validation, even when our deadlines were long overdue. Thank you to Mr. Velasquez for being a mentor, friend, and history enthusiast since sophomore year. And, of course, thank you to every other teacher at Western High for sharing their passions and inspiring students daily. You make our school brighter with every lesson. Looking back upon the achievements of the graduating class of 2020, I'm still not sure there's anything I could tell you that you don't already know. But I will say this. Thank you, and congratulations.
Ms. Levinson, in accordance with the responsibility and authority afforded me by law, I hereby certify that the members of Western High School's class of 2020, watching right now out there from their homes, have completed the graduation requirements of the state of Florida and the school board of Broward County, and are entitled to the diploma or certificate they will soon receive. And now, Ms. Levinson will certify the class of 2020.
On behalf of the School Board of Broward County, I certify that these students have met all the requirements of the school board and the state of Florida for graduation from high school. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Traditionally, students who graduate with academic honors wear a cord symbolic of graduating with a grade point average of 3.75 or higher. Tonight, these graduates will be recognized as their names are called during the roll call. The top 2% honor graduates of the class of 2020 received a gold and white cord. Students in the top 5% received a gold and crimson honor cord. And students who were in the top 10% or earned a 3.75 grade point average received a gold honor cord. The top 5% of the class of 2020 have a GPA that ranges from 5.1 to 5.5139. These graduates will lead our graduates when we start the roll call. The silver cord was given to any student who has earned 250 hours or more serving their community and should be commended for their selflessness. Finally, the Seal of Biliteracy is an award given by the school district or state in recognition of students who have studied and attained proficiency in 2 or more languages by high school graduation. Valedictorian Veronica Nocera. Salutatorian Iwana Lungescu. SGA President Rebecca Frommer. Senior Class President Mackenzie Keene. Leroy Arias. Sarah Barnes. Evan Bass. Isaiah Crawford. Daniel Gufino. Kaylin Escobar. Renzo Espinosa. Bradley Fine. Anna Forst. Megan Franco. Jacob Gelch. Sean Harkins. Andre Hara. Abigail Kapelowitz. Ryan McPherson. Kayla Mejia. David Miller. Natalia Moran. Megan Nelson. Eileen Nguyen. Raquel Palacio. Bruno Palacios. Sydney Pappas. Mahir Rao. Ashley Rach. Madison Ring. Diego Rivera. Sophie Roth Negan. Boris Rusinov. Tracy Russell. Benjamin Schneider. Jonathan Silva. Michaela Stokes. Bao Trung. Bhumika Upmanyu. Cristabel Villegas. Hannah Wansier. Jacob Wansier. Jenna Williams. Michael Wong,
Brandon Abdul, Aisha Abdullah, Sydney Aberhorn, Ida Acevedo, Juliana Acevedo Ferrer, Ellen Acosta, Joshua Acosta,
Manuela Acosta,
Colin Adams, Raul Antonio Adagi, Brianna Agostinaccio, Mark Agostinaccio, Genesis Aguilar, Lara Aguirre, Asiana Alarcón, Joseph Abolino, Maria Alcantara, Santiago Elcido Tosca, Lillian Alfaro, Robert Allen Jr., Caroline Allison, Leah Almandos, Oriana Almora, Christian Alonso Quintero, Alejandra Alva, Claudia Alvarez, Jair Alvarez, Roman Amento, Amara Amira, Garrett Anderson, Tristan Andrew, Angel Andujar, Victoria Andy, Anil Antanzik, Genesis Aramburo, Juliana Arango, Angebeth Arboleda, Vernon Arias, Christopher Arnold, Evan Arthur, Alana Orut, John Ayala, Anthony Bade, Michael Balan, Christopher Bally, Eric Baquerizo, Daniela Barasarte Bandres, Max Barkovich, Simon Barrentos Osorno, Kayla Barrios Balazan, Alexandra Bass, Sarah Bateman, Cameron Bauer, Caitlin Bupri, Sebastian Beckelheimer, Simon Bedoya, Chandler Bell, Anna Beltran, Jason Benibai, Sebastian Benedetti, John Benjamin, Lene Bennett, Maya Bernardes, Kevin Bernero, Natalia Burning, Darmir Barrios Colazo, Daniel Bello, Nicholas Birdseye, Logan Blair, Claire Blake, Joshua Bleathen, Avery Belivin, Justin Bozion, Victoria Boyles, Tanner Banu, Samuel Borges, Mario Barone, Daniela Bosco, Sabrina Botero, Nolan Braun, Danielle Brewer, Tyron Brown, Jaylee Brustein, Amelia Bryant, Kinley Vuelvas, Angela Bueso, David Brzezinski, Jordan Bullock, Manuel Burros, Sarah Bustamante, Juan Bustillos, Sean Butner, Amber Byers, Ashley Byrne, Jariam Cabrera, Carlos Caceres, Ryan Gala, Hader Camacho, Laura Camacho, Mariangel Camacho, Matthew Camacho, Christian Campos, Samuel Canet Rios, Isabella Canizares, Marcelo Cantillo, Melanie Caporal, Angelina Capuzzo, Karina Carcamo, Belkis Carmona, Marbelis Carmona, Morgan Carpenter, Michael Corrillos, La Niña Corrington, Isaac Castaneda, Daniel Castellanos, Eduardo Castellanos, Megan Castillo, Genesis Castro Augusto, Fernando Castro, Juan Ceballos, Stephen Chadwick, Aaron Chacal Sanchez, Lorelei Chambers, Benjamin Chand, Blake Chand, Alyssa Charbonnet, Giancarlo Chatara, Jose Chavez, Richard Chen, Jacob Chowdhury, Tadrib Chaudhary, Raid Chowdhury, Dante Siaska, Dara Simmerberg, Joseph Clark, Casey Klingman, Evan Cole, Christina Colado, Elijah Colon, Nicholas Colwell, Jason Connors Diaz, Jacob Constantine, Ruben Contreras, Camilo Contreras Artita, Amber Cook, Adriana Coronado, Julian Correra, Bryce Court, Victor Cortez, Casey Corey, Camila Corzo, Nicholas Cravey, Kayla Crespo, Matthew Cuenca, Mia Corbello, Gino Cusco, Brian Cushion, Valeria Cusicanqui, Nicholas Di Attilo, Logan Daly, Janie Dansky, Emanuela Darius, Brandon Davis, Corey Davis, Dahlia Dawson, Gianni Daza, Crystal De Leon Hernandez, Kayla Deckelbaum, Skylar Dennis, Maytal Dury, Cairo Desravens, Faith Desberg, Jacob Desberg, Davion DeVoe, Vincent Diaz, Christian Diaz Martinez, Daniela Diaz Martinisi, Joshua Dickstein, Stephen Dean, Vincent DeSalvo, Alexis Dixon, Manoush Dolce, Jasmine Dominguez, Victoria Duj, Jillian Douglas, Joshua Doyle,
Daniel Duarte,
Desiree Duarte, Jane Dubelier. Irano Duncan. Miles Duncan.
Marisa Ebi. Mateo Echeverry Quincy. Aaliyah F. Jackson. Alejandro Igana. Nicole Ehrlich. Madison Eisenman. Cheryl Eliav. Carla Encarnacion. Joseph Eniola. Harrison Isforms. Norma Spada. Vanessa Espinal. Juliet Estrada. Floyd Etienne. Jake Everett. Jackson Ewald. Brianne Fabiano. Marcello Falcone. Destiny Falquez. Timothy Farrell. Alisa Fernandez. Chris Marling Fernandez. Celeste Ferrer. Aldo Figalo. Brandon Flanders. Eduardo Flores. Juliana Flores. Daniel Flores Contreras. Alexis Flores. Natalia Font. Jacob Fontaine. Nazir Forbes. Alejandro Ferrero. Nathaniel Franklin. Paul Frazier. Ryan Gaines. Christian Gangan. Anthony Garcia. Brenda Garcia. Maria Garcia. Mario Garcia. Miguel Garcia. Miranda Garcia. Vanessa Garcia. Anthony Georgiades. Corey Gershengorn. Brandon Gerson. Jacob Gerson. Bethany Gervasio. Caitlin Jidjak. Christine Gibson. Angela Gianti. Isabella Giraldo. Matthew Giraldo. Valentina Gisbert. Ethan Glassman. Noemi Godinez.
Jamie Goldman.
Maximilian Goldman. Haley Goltz. Eric Gomez.
Nicole Gomez.
Giancarlo Gomez Quatara. Jasmine Gonzalez. Jonathan Gonzalez. Nathalie Gonzalez. Nicholas Gonzalez. Nicole Gonzalez. Sabrina Gonzalez. Sebastian Gonzalez. Victoria Gonzalez. Andrea Gonzalez Muret. Maxwell Good. Emily Goris. Joshua Gorman. Tiffany Gosin. Danielle Goslin. Stephanie Greff. Matias Granados Camacho. Austin Gray. Kyle Green. Jacob Grell. Gianfranco Grijalva. Alexandra Guzman Tiburcio. Dylan Gyrock. Brianna Han. Serena Han. Liat Hackman. Emily Hammond. Casey Hambro. Sydney Hamilton. Maya Harush. Samantha Harris. Aiden Havens. Niam Hayden. Pearson Hearn. James Hedrick. Luis Herran. Jesus Hernandez. John Hernandez. Catherine Hernandez. Michelle Hernandez. Daniel Herrera. Isaiah Herrera. Holton Herzog. Justin Hodges. Vincent Hodges. John Hoffman. Caitlin Hoggins. Lady Hogan. Lance Homicile. Alexa Howard Muñez. Kaylee Howell. Thomas Hoyos. Dakota Huddle. Elizabeth Hurt. Brandon Hippolyte. Adebukola Edo. Donatella Infante. Daniela Isasa. Carney Isidore. Sheikh Islam. Kevin Izquierdo. Vincent Izzo, Katrina Jablonski, Sema Jackson, Giovanni Jamieson, Julia Jarrett, Hannah Jarvis, Zachary Jensen, Brianna Johnson, Jasmine Johnson, Joshua Johnson, Larry Johnson, Naya Johnson, Olivia Johnson, Zion Joseph, Nina Kaderabek, Jamal Kahuk, Aishani Kamalani, Christopher Payne, Nadia Kemp, Robert Kennedy, Rakia Khan, Jordan Kinsey, Michael Kirscher, Donald Kitchen, Jadine Knight, Alexandra Coran, Hannah Court, Gabriela Koras, Gabriela Krotowski, Tyler Quennell, Angelica Kurosh,
Shaden Lab, Michaela LeBoy, Brandon LaChance, Ariane Lacani, Louis Landrow, Christopher Laus, Juliana Lara, Robert Lorenzo, Jonathan Loudon, Sydney Lax, Giancarlo Lenis, Amanda Leon, Ethan Leon, Andres Leon Carvajal, Caitlin Leslie Hines, Harrison Lutenberg, Connor Loperena, Jillian Levine, Garrett Lopez, Javier Lopez, Diana Lopez Mora, Albani Losada, Michael Lott, Leah Lucas, Angelo Magarelli, Denise Medana, Sophia Maldonado, Zachary Maldonado, Ashley Malvita, Brandy Malvita, Rashad Manning, Catherine Mano, Gabrielle Marchand, Adam Margalang, Guilherme Maria, Pamela Marin, Paula Marin Gordillo, Allison Marrero, Emmanuel Marte, Antonio Martinez, Christopher Martinez, Luis Martinez, Natalia Martinez, Marco Massari, Joseph Maurer, Kyle Maynard, Julian Mazariegos, Miriam Mazoka, Jake McCarthy, Mason McCarthy, Caitlin McCord, Braden McDonald, Bailey Mears, Angelia Medina, Henry Medina, Natalie Medina, Jasmine Mendez, Angel Mercado, Hannah Merritt, Christina Messia, Dylan Meyer, Andrew Miller, Anthony Millette, Joshua Miltenberger, Alexis Miner, Michael Mirando, Douglas Mitchell, Anna Maforis, Melissa Mohena, Kevin Molero, Alana Montplaisir, Jonathan Montalvan, Alexander Monteliegre, Daniel Montero, Marissa Mu Young, Natalie Moradel, Angel Mora Oliveira, Elizabeth Morajon, Justin Morris, Jalen Moss, Elijah Murillo, Brianna Myrie, Ryan Mislinski, Ishana Nanan, Gabrielle Nativi, David Navarro, Arturo Negretti, Escanio Negretti Benito, Kelvin Nguyen, Van Duke Nguyen, Joshua Nicho, Gabriella Nicholas, Matthew Nichols, Kai Niles, Star Norris, Brooke North, Nicole North Walton, Travis Norton, Ryan O'Shea, Rachel O'Shields, Summer Oakley, Jada Oleski Quinones, Cameron Olson, Luis Orsinolo, Shayla Oristano, Anthony Ortega, Jane Ortega, Gustavo Ortega Gonzalez, Hebert Ortiz, Diana Ozan, Alexandra Pabon Char, Liana Pagan Villamil, Daniela Palacio Osorio, Kelly Palestrant, Ryan Palmer, Daniel Panchukian, Nicholas Papa, Hillary Pardee Hernandez, Corey Pari, Sofia Para Rivas, Ryan Para, Cesar Polino Mejia, Anna Passwater, Kevin Pavone, Peyton Pavone, Nicholas Pena, Penelope Pena Silva, Gianmarco Penizotto, Carnthita Pentry, Jonathan Pepper, Alex Perdomo Zealaya, Lucas Perdomo, Cesar Perez, Genevieve Perez, Hillary Perez, Kaylani Perez, Logan Perez, Yaelin Perez, Tara Parati, Piper Peterson, Zoe Petit, Vlad Petrescu, Anthony Petrillo, Cheyenne Payton, Alec Phillipson, Jamie Phillipson, Olivia Phillipson, Sean Phillips, Anthony Fung, Ricardo Pierre Lundy, Julia Pihokin, Nicholas Pineda, Nicholas Plaza, Ramos Plana, Kevin Portella, Nicole Portnov, Juan Porto Merlano, Jake Powell, Valentina Prada, Isabella Prado, Mason Price, Ariane Prieto, Jocelyn Prieto,
Alejandro Quintana, Joseph Quiros, Moises Quispa, Jonathan Rabinovich, Jenilyn Radcliffe, John Rarin, Shane Rowler, Adesh Ramdanis, Paula Ramirez Valencia, Valeria Ramirez, Stephanie Ramos, Asante Raven, Asia Redhead, Dan Ragev, Madison Reich, Philip Renji, Phoebe Renji, Sebastian Raquena, Jesus Resto, Carolina Restrepo, Ivana Ray, Alexandra Reyes, Evangelina Reyes, Natalia Reyes, Natalie Reyes,
Danielle Ribolini,
Imani Richards, Melanie Rios, Antonio Rivera, Katarina Rivera, Daniel Rivera, Eric Rivera, Kayla Rivera, Alaya Rodas, Sterling Rogers, Amanda Rodriguez, Cassandra Rodriguez, Christopher Rodriguez, Hillary Rodriguez, Joseph Rodriguez, Juliana Rodriguez, Vanessa Rodriguez, Sebastian Rojas, Tiffany Romano, Angie Romero, Natalie Roque, Dante Roseburg, Emily Rosen, Jared Rosenthal, Noah Rosenthal, Luis Rosero, Natalie Roth, Michael Rowand, Eric Rosansky, Alexander Rubio, Valerie Rueda, Ty Ruggieri, Enrique Ruiz Badillo, Brian Russell Miller. James Rucho. Elizabeth Ryan. Savannah Sackley. Josiah Saldana. Juan Salguero. Nicholas Salvi. Maria Sanchez. Daniel Sansano. Brianna Santamaria. Giovanni Santiago. Marcella Santiago. Dakota Santiago Prater. Nicholas Santini. Daniel Santos. Aaron Schaefer. Alexander Schley. Alec Schreiber. Jack Schultz. Mia Schumann. Isaiah Scott. Sarah Sekou Gaudichu. Maria Sejas Reyes. Alexander Sejas. Carlos Sempertegui Flor. Arushi Seth. Zachary Shaw. Kevin Sheehan. James Shetter. Morgan Siegel. Daniel Sierra. Fabian Silva. Sebastian Silva. Isabella Silvera. Brianna Silverman. Alice Smith. Cassandra Smith. James Smith. Ross Smith. William Snyder. Carlos Solorzano. Jonathan Soltran. Victoria Sosa. Anna Soto Guevara. Mariana Soto. Nicholas Spahn. Karan St. Louis. Kristen Stanley. Michael Stewart. Haley Strain. Daniel Suarez Ramirez. Tiffany Suboni. Maxwell Swickle. Justin Switzer. Gianna Allardyce. Alfred Tay. Inbar Chaprut. Giselle Tejada. Jack Thibodeau. Rontavious Thomas. Alyssa Thompson. Jonathan Thompson. Samantha Tierney. Raphael Tkachenko, Joseph Torrance, Eber Torres Urdanada, Avalise Torres, Javier Torres, Melanie Torres, Alyssa Tran, Annie Trin, Sebastian Troya, Gabriel Tua,
Lara Tunic,
Zia Turk, Logan Turnbach, Julian Tynes, Matteo Urdanata, Isabella Urso, Christopher Utange, Andreas Valdez, Daniel Valdivieso, Diana Valencia, Daniel Valley, McKenna Vanderlem, Jose Vargas, Sebastian Vargas, Zachary Vasil, Camila Vasquez, Carlos Vasquez, Taylor Vega, Christian Verde, Akshi Verma, Camila Villalobos, Nicholas Villate, Jeremy Von Beneke, Devin Wagner, Victoria Wagner, Samuel Walzer, Laura Wanderaga Bernal, Emma Wasserman, Sarah Watson, Lindsay Weissman, Eric White, Emma Witten, Kaylee Williams, Rick Williams, Jonathan Wishneff, Spencer Wishneff, Takyu Wong, Shamar Wright, Gabrielle Woolley, Brendan Weiner, Benjamin Yagudayev, Jisoo Yim, Bella Zach, Carlos Zapata, Jose Zalaya, Donna Zissou, Melanie Zuleta,
Timothy Zupo.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. You made it this far and our journey is almost complete. To signify the end of our high school career and the beginning of our lives, let us move our tassel from the right side of our cap to the left side. We are officially Western High School graduates. We did it. And our last act as Western High School students, Mr. Mons and the chorus will lead us in the singing of the Alma Mater.
Alma Mater, hail to thee, we love Western High. We will pledge our loyalty as the years go swiftly by. In these hallowed halls we'll cherish friends and teachers too. Our black and gold will always find a way to thee to be true.
To the Western High School Class of 2020. For the past 4 years, we have started majority of our early mornings together and ended many of our late nights together. All of you and all of us, our boyfriends, girlfriends, best friends, jocks, nerds, drama squad, student council, and debaters. We are all unique in our own way, but together we have shaped one another. As you watch this video, I hope you remember how you felt in these moments and every memory we have made together. Although our time was cut short, these memories we made will last us a lifetime and we will forever bleed black and gold.
As we stepped up to the plate last year with our black and gold Burger King crowns and waited for whatever 2020 was going to pitch towards us, we never expected this strikeout. Although it was cut short, we will forever be Wildcats. The quote, "Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat," is something that has been engraved in my memory since the first High School Musical. And no, we might not have gotten the Troy Bolton experience we expected, but at least we had the chance to chant "Rowdy" on the bleachers and cheer our team on as we crushed Cypress Bay. Getting rained on in the stands, being completely covered in black and gold paint, and losing our voices from all the yelling may not sound like a positive memory at Western, but for many of us, it was unforgettable.
We rolled through the 1980s and the beginning of the year, and now we are making history. Homecoming week is a time of bonding. We use these little activities to make lifelong friends, whether it's as simple as the 5 minutes of tug-of-war or the hour-long Wildcat Olympics or the 2 months of practicing and perfecting a 3-minute dance. We connect and create memories that will last forever. The class of 2020 has always proved that we know what we are doing, and we will continue to show everyone that we can fight through anything life throws at us.
As we finish senior year, our dedicated participation in extracurricular activities has shown the impact we leave on Western High School. Together, we've grown as leaders that have founded many clubs such as Editing Club, Fostering Feet, and the St. Jude Hospital Club. We led the school to new victories when the boys varsity basketball team made it to the first regional final in school history, and when the theater students won the program's first Critic Choice Awards, and when DECA qualified the largest number of students ever for states. Our senior year was cut short as Hairspray didn't get to take their final bow, spring sports seasons fell incomplete, and recognition of our accomplishments did not go according to plan. But together, although socially distanced, our clubs leave a legacy on the school and community.
As the year comes to a final end, we witness someone's last touchdown, final layup, closing swing, and finishing shot. We saw our fellow students make history during our 4 years at Western High School. We watched our classmates grow into successful student athletes. These teams taught us that some days can be rough, but you have to keep fighting to get better. They taught us that if you work hard enough for something, you can achieve. They taught us that practice makes perfect. They taught us the meaning of family. I think it's safe to say that many of us have spent countless hours with one another. I think we can all agree that sometimes we spent more hours with our teams than our own families. Western High School is the definition of home for me. They are the definition of get your head in the game. A cheer that is heard at every football game is, "Are you proud to be a Wildcat?" And I know all of us can confidently say, yes, we are. I can proudly say it's an honor to be a part of the class of 2020.
Cats out there! Cats out there! 1, 2, 3, cat! 1, 2, 3, cat!
Entering what seemed to be a maze of buildings back in 2016, many of us didn't know each other or what to expect on the next floor. But as we experienced football games, rocker versus country spirit day every year, and so many more unforgettable memories, we all started slowly waving at new people in the halls and adding each other to our finesses and private stories. The modern day example of being close.
With this, we all slowly migrated from eating in the unnecessarily cold lunch cafeteria to sitting on the wall outside, hoping to not be a bird's target that day. This wall wasn't just our lunch table, it was where many new friendships started and Snapchat videos took place. Who knew freshman year that the person sitting so close to you on that cement was going to be your potential Mr. Western escort or homecoming king? 4 years later, here we are, graduating, not how we expected, but still leaving the famous W with so many more memories and friends that we couldn't even imagine having back in 2016.
We have not reached the end of our book quite yet. Rather, we have just started and are only ending one small chapter. I can't wait to see what we all accomplish. I know it will lead to all great things because we are the Western Wildcats class of 2020. I am honored to have been your class president all these years, and I thank each and every one of you. Remember, once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat.
UF class of 2024. I will be going to Nova Southeastern University, University of Central Florida.
My name is Kaylin Escobar, and I'll be attending the University of Florida in the fall.
Hello, my name is Genevieve Perez, and I'll be attending the University of Central Florida.
My name is Max Barkovich. I'm attending Broward College and transferring to University of Central Florida.
Hi, my name is Veronica Nocera, and I'll be attending the University of Florida.
Hi, my name is Jillian Levine, and I will be attending FGCU.
Florida State, baby.
I will be attending the University of Florida.
My name is Carlos Solorzano. I'm going to be going to BC and transferring to UCF.
Florida State University.
I'm Dylan Meyer. I'll be going to the University of Florida.
Hi, I'm Ioana Langeska, and I'm going to Duke University.
Hi, I'm Diana Lopez-Moore, and I will be attending Florida International University.
Hi, my name is Giovanni Jameson, and I will be attending Florida State University.
Hi, my name is Corey Gershengorn, and I will be attending UCF this fall.
My name is Jordan Kinsey, and I'll be attending Florida State University.
I'm Adriana Coronado, and I will be attending Florida International University.
Hi, my name is Rafael, and I'm planning to attend Florida State University.
I'm Hannah, and I'm going to be attending the University of Florida.
My name's Karina, and I'm attending Florida State University.
Hi, I'm Sabrina Gonzalez. I'll be attending Broward College and continuing my volleyball career there as well.
Hi, I'm Jacob Wansier, and I'm attending the University of Florida. Go Gators!
I'm Leah Hackman. I'll be attending Florida State University.
I'm Lindsay Weissman, and I'm going to Florida State University.
I'm Leroy Arias, and I got into the University of Pennsylvania.
FAU Class of 2024.
Hi, I'm Bradley Fine, and I'm going to the University of Florida. Go Gators!
UCF 2024. Florida State University.
I'm going to UCF.
I'm going to be attending Nova Southeastern in the fall of 2020.
I'm going to Michigan State University on full tuition.
Going to the University of Florida. Go Gators!
FAU Class of 2024.
My name is Mihir Rao, and I'll be attending the University of Florida.
Next year, I'm going to the University of Vermont to study environmental science.
My name is Sam Walzer, and I'm going to the Florida State University.
Hi, I'm Raquel, and I'm going to the University of Florida.
I'm starting at the University of South Florida. The University of Florida.
Starting my journey off at BC and ending it at FSU. Go Noles!
Hi, my name is Nina Katarabak, and I will be attending University of Central Florida.
My name is Anna Forrest, and I plan to attend the Eugene Lane College for Liberal Arts at the New School in New York City.
My name is Christian Gangan, and I'm heading to...
Hi, my name is Ariane Prieto, and I'll be attending the University of Central Florida.
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'm going to the University of Tennessee.
I will be attending the University of Florida.
Hi, my name is Jaden Knight, and I'm going to the University of Central Florida.
Hi, I'm Natalia Martinez, and I'm attending the University of North Florida.
My name is Anthony Garcia, and I'll be attending the University.
My name is Donna Zissou, and I will be attending Florida State University.
Hi, my name is Kayla Deckelbaum, and I will be attending the University of Central Florida.
What's up? I'm going to the Marine Corps.
Hi, my name is Arushi Seth, and I'll be attending University of Central Florida.
My name is Renzo Spinoza, and I'll be
Florida Atlantic University.
I'm Gabby Kachowski, and I'll be attending Florida Gulf Coast University.
Hi, my name is Evan Bass, and I'm going to Dartmouth College.
University of Central Florida 2024.
My name is Jacob Gelch, and I'm going to Duke University.
I'm going to be attending the University of Florida in the fall. Go Gators!